All right. So if you've watched the first video, you have a stack of a stack of index cards that's making everyone around you kind of question your sanity, and that's fine. The first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your number divider cards, the 1 through 31, and you're going to stick them in the front of your index card holder. So here are mine. So for example, today is the 8th, I think. So I'm actually going to go ahead and file 1 through 7 behind there so that the number 8 is in the very top. Okay, so now what I want to do is I have my stack of daily cards. So these are the easiest to do. So these are all the cards that I want to try to get done every single day. Because these are daily cards and I'm going to do them today, I'm going to put them in front of the number 8. So they're just going to sit here right in front, and as I finish them, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of flip over through past the 8th and I'm going to file them under the 9th. So by tomorrow morning, all of my daily cards are going to be filed under the 9th, and I'll know that that's what needs to be done. Now, so tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm going to have the number 9 here, and I'm going to have all of my tasks for the day right here in front. So in the morning, I literally grab my cards, I sort them out, and then I know exactly what I'm doing. So similarly, you're going to do this with your weekly cards. So the reason why your weekly plan is so important is when it comes to some of these larger tasks. Specifically when you get into the weekly, the monthly, the seasonal cards, these are things that generally take longer. And so you need to plan a little bit differently than you do for making your bed, which takes 5 seconds. So for example, mowing your lawn. This is something that I estimate to take an hour. And I know that because of my husband's schedule, it's not going to happen except maybe on a Sunday. So if this is something I feel like needs to get done every week and is an hour-long task, then I'm going to file this on the next Sunday date. Because today happens to be a Thursday, I'm going to file it 3 days away. So tomorrow is going to be Friday, then there's Saturday, and then Sunday. So I'm going to file it under the 11th. So on the 11th, on Sunday morning when we wake up, that weekly card is going to be sitting there waiting for us on schedule. Now, when we finish the Sunday card on the 11th, we're going to file it not on the 12th because it's not a weekly task. We want to file it on the 19th. It's very helpful to have a calendar if you're not trying to juggle 17 cards in front of you while filming a video. So after the 11th, I'm just going to file it on the 19th. And then when we get to Sunday, I don't have to think about it. That card's waiting there for me already filed. Pretty awesome, isn't it? So you're going to do this with every single one of your cards that you have. And because you've decided in advance how long these cards are going to take you, it's easy to take your weekly plan and figure out what days you can actually get them done. So for example, wipe down the kitchen blinds. This is something that I decided I could do every other week and was a mini job. It was going to take me less than 15 minutes. So I'm going to take a look at my weekly plan and figure out which of these days in this week is a day that I can get this job done, and I'm going to file it in front of that day's number. So that way in the morning, that day, it's going to be sitting there waiting for me. So another example, restocking the bathrooms. This is a mini job. So this is something that I can really do, I know, very easily on any day. So for example, what I might want to do, because this is a very fast job, I'm basically just restocking toilet paper and making sure we have cleaners in all the bathrooms. I can do it on a day where I want to do, for example, light cleaning. So I might file this on a Friday. And then on Friday, I'll again file it for the next Friday that follows. So again, it's waiting for me on schedule. So once I get all my weekly jobs done, I'm going to do the same thing with my monthly jobs. These are generally, I find, ones that take a little bit longer, so they're harder to schedule. But because you're going to be sitting and looking at your month as a whole, it's easy to see when you're filing what days you have a lot of other things planned. I find it generally very helpful to sit in front of a calendar and then plan some of these larger tasks for things on the weekend where I know I have more time available to get them done. So for example, cleaning the fridge isn't something that I'm going to do during the week because I'm busy working and taking care of my children. I don't have the energy to scrub out my fridge. This is a Saturday or Sunday job, I know. And so accordingly, I'll file on a Saturday or a Sunday. Because it's a monthly job, once I'm finished with it, I'm not actually going to put in the, I'm not going to file it automatically because it's January. When I'm finished with this job, I'm going to use my monthly dividers and I'll file it for February. Because starting in February, I'm going to go through all of these cards and refile them depending on what day of the week I can get them done. I hope that makes sense. The